drive. Fuck. I wish you would have told me you were actually coming so I could have. Yeah, I know. It's just, nigga, that shit buried. I don't even know where Ariel put that shit. That shit from, work from home. The hard drive. Okay. Yeah. Good questions. That was saving my life. I know what type of life it is. I know when I could. I looked at shit. Fidel, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
You know, same old, same old. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Yes, sir. All right, remember what we talked about, Fidel. Okay?
I'm trying to lead the division.
You're already leading the division, though. Aren't you? Who's... You're 11-2. Who's actually got a better record than you? You're like third in the whole NFL. Come on, man. Help me out here. Yes, sir. If you actually feel like I'm putting up a fight, then let me know. You feel me? I don't want to. So I don't want to get a big head. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ryan Shazier.
Well, Coach, no rain in the forecast. That's the good news, but it is a chilly December day here in the Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken at the 3.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
See, my defense works on me. Well, Q's defense that he taught me partially that I remember, kind of. All right, so you're finna run it. Okay.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
Where you going?
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
All right, you gonna run it again? All right, you can do that.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah.
13
He's gonna run it this whole time.
Packers. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get it going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And some room to run now. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
This dude, what kind of run was that? What kind of shit?
A big play there. 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Huh?
On first down, Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
What?
at the 44.
What happened?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase
I cut inside. Give me that.
You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Huh?
Back-to-back good
Yeah, I have to win.
the move on first down.
Or 49ers wins the division.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
He read the fuck out of that.
Nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Watson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They'll get 9
Yes, sir.
there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Let's go.
His tight end, Fant.
Let's go.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw is Watson, forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down, Watson. This is the tight end, Fant. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yeah, let's do that.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they
Couldn't.
go the wrong way.
He would have.
Knocked
He
back
flipped
to
him.
the 20. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together
What
a
the
team,
fuck?
a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Gaskin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a first down carry by Bell. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. And this is caught inside
What?
the 5. And all
How?
the way to the 5.
How the fuck?
That time for the Packers. And even 40 yards. Now Bell. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll try to run this one in. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Miles Gaskin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson. And Thomas has it. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Check line. Shoot.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby.
That's a fucked up
kick it away.
kick.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into.
You playing?
Defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow.
All right.
That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Looking to throw on second down. Moreland. Green brings it in. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, Moreland caught here by Bell. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 6.
Punt it.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a
Stop me on defense, man.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the safes were.
Yes.
Now on 4th down,
Give me the defense.
Punted away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
What you doing?
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got.
On first down, it's Watson. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Watson now to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jerry Tillery able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
57's a mark. 57's a mark. Let's go, defense.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Moreland looking deep for Adams. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the interception, here's Watson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 33 yards that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Watson. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The final shot before the break. Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone.
Michael Thomas is hot.
To the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game.
Q told me click on. I learned the hard. Ooh! 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 Football!
And expect for it to be successful.
Chill out!
I mean, they're playing this one just like a
You ain't gotta do that.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But
Q told me always click on. Alright, I get that to Q.
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
This is taken at his 4.
Shit.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I kicked it. So I was trying to score before halftime. Yeah.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
I don't even know.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Double that man. Double that man.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver.
I will go deny. Fuck.
Executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Watson.
I tried to throw it. Aaron Donald, bro. Aaron fucking Donald.
That is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw
he's jumbled up.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
You should know better by now, Fidel. I'm always going to throw it to him.
The Packers 43.
Come on.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to the ground attack here.
Damn.
And it's been like this.
Is your rush like that good, Fidel?
That'll set him back with a
Fidel.
3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Watch who?
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'm trying to avoid Aaron Donald as much as possible, okay?
Push him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson.
What?
Intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week.
I know I had Tyreek Hill open too. I should have, and had him blocked, shouldn't I? Fuck.
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Fidel, we're good, right? We're good. Like, we're not. Ah, shit. Fidel finna fuck me up. I already see it. Fidel finna fuck me up.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Vernon Butler. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Tight down. There you go. 58, boys. 58. Mike. I'm here all day.
Looking to throw. Moreland. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw on 3rd down. Moreland. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good.
What them boys saying in the chat?
I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed.
Fidel, why can't I hear you? I feel like you're doing some dubious plays right now, my dude.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're
yeah.
their last drive they'd
I'm out.
emulate. Of course, they'd like to the interception, but they did put together.
Bro, what is that? What do you? Why do you always know I'm gonna run? What the fuck?
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well,
Fuck. This nigga always know when I'm gonna run.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
Shit.
Defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Watson.
Oh, you really caught that this time. I should have threw it high. Oh, I know what you're gonna do. I already know what you finna do.
Come up here on 1st and 10.
Oh, I already know what you're finna do. Alright, you're gonna do that.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent
Fuck
blocking,
no.
but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yes.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run with Gaskin. And Allen to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Miles Gaskin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
You're going for it, asshole.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball.
All right, come on.
Touchdown,
It's going to take everything in me to not lose this game right now.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do
Don't
something.
forget about my dog, Tariq Hill, you know.
Get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And I think the ball's out.
Fumbled out of bounds.
Unfortunately, wind up out of bounds.
It's all good.
Get some 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's run this, baby.
And what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
McCaffrey with a first down, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Here's Watson, and he will not get away. He's
Shit.
back around the 3-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Fidel.
Packer offense ready to get their
Fidel.
And to give this time to the tailback. He finds an opening across the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
I hate fucking Fidel, dog. I fucking hate you.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock.
I know, he's finna run the fucking clock out on me. And then run it in for a touchdown or kick a field goal.
They come up on a 1st and 10.
Especially since he got the 2 minutes now.
Could be their final drive. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down.
What?
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green.
What did I do wrong?
Myles Gaskin, 29 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Hustle, hustle. You ain't going nowhere. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Moreland, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I got no excuse. What are you talking about?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Back to throw.
What?
Can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there.
All right, I see that.
The game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard
GG.
line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out.
Yeah, I won't make it now because of you.
Defense held them, and lo and behold, they walked.
I hope you're happy. I won't make the playoffs because of you now, Fidel.
But they'll take it.
But good game. Good fucking game.
They continue to roll as the
I don't want to talk.
to 12-2.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm